बचपन में बोला गया था कि आर्किटेक्ट बनो बिकॉज वो स्टेबल करियर है. बट व्हाट आई ट्रूली रिमेंबर इज दैट आई केप्ट ड्राइंग एंड आई ड्रू सब टेक्स्ट बुक्स में, चाहे वो स्कूल की किताबें हों, हिंदी, इंग्लिश, मैथ्स, हर जगह आई ओनली ड्रू एंड ड्रू.
What if I told you this is one woman who spent her life bringing the divine into digital? A world that's been dominated by screens and wires, she's crafting stillness and awe. This isn't just another success story, it is about rebellion, devotion, and art. One of the few women sculpting India's soul into pixels and paint. A question comes to my mind. Were you somebody who's also into art when you were a child? Were you constantly drawing?
I think art was constantly there in my family. So my father, the earliest interaction I have when it comes to, doing something together was sculpting with clay and, carving out of soap and making something or the other. Our weekends were very special because we would create something. He is not an artist, but I consider him as an artist, and I consider my mother as an artist too.
This is Charuvi Agrawal, an internationally awarded animator, a myth maker, and silent ski sculptor. She's one of the creative forces in the animation industry, जो gender norms, cultural doubts और टूटे वादों से लड़कर अपनी खुद की एक दुनिया बनाती है. Hi, I'm Ruda Tarana, your host, and this is a show about ordinary women with extraordinary stories. Each of them also known as Chief Nari. Charuvi didn't grow up fighting for permission to create. She actually grew up in a space that quietly celebrated her curiosity.
My earliest memory is of them painting together. There was a room I clearly recall, and there would be an easel, a canvas, and I would often, catch a glimpse of my mother coming in, painting something. Then after a few hours, my father would come in. He would, add his strokes onto the same canvas.
So beautiful.
And it was such a beautiful play, and, eventually the whole canvas would be complete. They were correcting each other, or they were jointly, putting in those efforts. It was just such a beautiful relation. I would look at that, admire, and then, that painting would be hanging on one of the walls. And this would happen again.
Her father, a government officer, disciplined, sharp, and deeply supportive. Her mother was loving, kind, and strong. ये कोई टिपिकल आर्टिस्ट वाली फैमिली नहीं थी, लेकिन ऐसी फैमिली थी जहाँ सपनों को बढ़ने का मौका मिलता था. So Charuvi, when did you first feel like art wasn't just something that you were good at, and आप एक life build कर सकते हो इसके around?
The fact remains, when you open a book, जब कुछ भी आपका चल रहा होता है स्कूल में, अंदर से कि क्या चीज़ है which is satisfying you. I would open a maths book or a science book, Hindi, economics, history, जो भी चल रहा था. The only thing I would see in my book is I was doodling on all the pages. So the way to see was कि मैंने कौन से chapters कर लिए was to see the number of doodles which are there. If the whole book has doodles, that means मैंने पूरी book पढ़ ली है, hopefully. So I realized very early on कि okay, मैं academically चीज़ें कर रही हूँ, but that's just to get marks. But it is not satisfying me in any manner. And जो मज़ा आर्ट में आता था, that I would forget time, I would forget, whether दिन है या रात है या क्या टाइम हो रहा है, जो मज़ा उसमें आना था, वो मुझे और किसी चीज़ में नहीं आता था.
But Charuvi, one of the things I'm impressed is, usually सबके लाइफ में ऐसा एक पार्ट आता है जहाँ पे आप कंफ्यूज होते हो कि अब मुझे करना है ये. When you speak, ऐसा लगता है कि आपको पता ही था कि आर्ट इसी में कुछ करना.
Absolutely. I was very, I would say, influenced by a lot of films which were coming out during that time. For example, Mummy had come out, which had heavy amount of visual effects. एक उसमें बड़ा iconic सा scene था where a face is formed made out of sand.
Yes, I remember.
you know, so these iconic images were like stuck in my head, and my mother used to come and see me while watching these films, and she'd be like, why are you watching all of this on repeated mode? And I'd be like, I'm just so enamored ki, you know, kaise kiya inhone? Like, even I want to create something like this. That was always there. And then art was going on the side. Ki, you know, I was making claytronics, I was doing painting. Then I went to College of Art. Beach mein, I also went to Russia and represented India as a very young child. In fact, I was, I think, in my 6th standard. All of this was happening, and uske saath main College of Art gayi. I realized कि जब आप एक painting बना रहे हो, that's basically an entire story painted in one frame. And what animation is doing is, वो आपको, you are making 24 frames, but those frames are telling entire story. Painting के साथ क्या है? It's for a limited audience. But what a film can do, what a painted imagery can do is it can reach out to the masses. वो हर एक इंसान को टच कर सकता है, and that's what I realized when I was in college. And then there was this urge कि नहीं, बस painting नहीं, there's just so much else to do.
By the time she entered Delhi University's College of Art, वो बस drawing नहीं कर रही थी, अब वो एक कहानियाँ डिजाइन कर रही थी. Top of her class, quietly making a name for herself, and then Canada. You had just graduated top of your class. You could have taken any comfortable job. Like, how did Sheridan happen?
Knowing the fact that I wanted to go to animation, right? So animation की वजह से I had definitely not shortlisted कि कौन सा स्कूल में मुझे जाना है, कौन से कॉलेज में जाना है, but I knew कि animation में तो जाना ही है. So 4 years after actually 4 साल complete करने के बाद I took 1 year का sabbatical, and that 1 year I was trying to also shortlist कि which could be the universities or colleges where I could go. But the other aspect was, of course, the tuition fee, the logistics of the entire thing. Depending on the circumstances and knowing कि okay, Sheridan is जहाँ मैं जा सकती हूँ, and this is the amount of tuition fee I need to have before going there, I took a sabbatical. There was a curator on board, Dr. Alka Pandey, and she gave me the opportunity to sort of have an exhibition at Visual Art Gallery.
Oh.
So
Was that your first?
That was my first dual exhibition. In the year 2005 to 2006 के बीच में था. उस शो में what happened was सारी paintings almost self-portraits थी. It was more of self-expression about my life, all of it. Almost 80% of the artworks were sold. And उससे I saved up the money for my tuition fee and living expenses, and the rest was sort of funded by my parents.
Sheridan gave her the tools, but it was India that would give her the reason. India वापस आना सिर्फ घर लौटना नहीं था. It was about facing the real challenge of creating a career in a male-dominating industry. Charuvi was back in a country that was still unsure about animation as a legit business. She didn't just want to blend in, she wanted to create something that truly stood out. Serial was born after a lot of struggle. Were there any moments जहाँ पे आपको लगा होगा कि okay, this is not going to be easy?
So इस तरह के moments, you know, बहुत बार आए. Just to start with, just to give you an example, before setting up CDL physically as a studio over here, I had to do a recce and go to Bombay and Chennai. What I was also told with one of my producers, the first person who actually commissioned me to create Hanuman Chalisa, that he initially wanted that the content should be made in Bombay. So वो चाहते थे कि once I go to Bombay and I shortlist the studio, तो production पूरा वहाँ पर हो.
तो base आपका Bombay होगा.
तो base Bombay होगा.
Okay.
So that was the first, briefing that I had got.
Okay.
So in the process, one was of course a learning. Also, what I understood was when I went there, I already had a storyboard, a complete visualization of the Hanuman Chalisa. But when I went there, I met the studio heads. So, there was an obvious reaction because I was a young girl. But these are, I would say people who have set up the businesses for very long.
Yes.
They have been running, they know the ropes in and out.
Yes.
They have been in the industry for good 20 plus years. And all of a sudden you have this girl who's just thinking of setting it up. And she's saying कि मैं आप लोगों को hire करूँगी. So obviously that is difficult to accept, and there is no female representation in our industry. बहुत कम है. There were a number of times I was told, so are you doing this as a hobby? And then, what are your plans?
Yeah.
That kind of a thing. Are you doing it as a hobby? Then evening may I'll get a message, do you want to come out for dinner or something of that sort? Which was a clear indication of what they were trying to do in a subtle manner.
उन अर्ली डेज में बात सिर्फ खुद को प्रूव करने की नहीं थी. इट वॉज अबाउट रीराइटिंग द रूल्स. Charuvi was creating a space where none existed. For every woman who dreams of animation, of art, of creating without an apology, Charuvi उस dream को थोड़ा real, थोड़ा और possible बना रही थी. Were there any moments where you were like, I'm done, हो गया मेरे से, मुझे quit करना है?
So there were a lot of moments of rejections for sure, which I mentioned before as well. In fact, I still remember coming home and crying so many times in front of my mother, or saying ki, this is not going forward. What do I do? Rejections after rejections. For example, with the Hanuman Chalisa itself, the exhibition, it took 2 years for me to crack, because I went to various organizations, and this is a massive exhibition, right? With a huge Hanuman sculpture and the cover, the augmented reality. There were so many different exhibits all together, which required space. And it was unique because it was done much before its time in terms of what we had conceptualized. But then when I went with that show to various avenues, sponsors, the kind of rejections that I got for 2 years at a row. And I was like, you self-doubt yourself.
Yes.
But thankfully, because my parents were there with me, that self-doubt was always turned into a positive outlook. That do not give up. Something is going to happen. Do not give up. So for me, thankfully, I never had that intuition or the feeling that, okay, this fine day I should quit. No, never. Surprisingly, the rejections that I got for those 2 years are the same set of people, same organizations which came back to me after 5 years.
I was about to ask.
Requesting that, we would love to host you. You please come to us. We'll fill all of your demands कि आपको कैसे लगाना है, क्या रखना है, कैसे करना है, किन लोगों को बुलाना है. So again, I think it's a matter of endurance. It's a matter of patience
and believing
yourself. That how long can you push, and you push yourself.
बात कभी विक्ट्री की नहीं थी, बात थी प्रेजेंस की. A voice just not echoing into the void, but being met with presence, respect, and space. From the early days of facing doubt, Charuvi's work soon began to speak for itself. जो एनिमेशन पहले एक नीश लगता था, वो अब एक ग्रोइंग इंडस्ट्री बन चुका था. और चारुवी उसके बीचों बीच थी. जब द लेजेंड ऑफ हनुमान वायरल गया, तो वो सिर्फ एक एनिमेशन प्रोजेक्ट नहीं था, वो एक कल्चरल मूवमेंट बन गया था. What did winning all these awards mean to you, Charuvi? I'm pretty sure there might be people who wouldn't tell you directly to your face, but they'd be like, she's not going to make it.
I think she's not going to make it is a term that I've been hearing for the longest time. But the best part is when you endure so much of rejection, it either breaks you or it makes you.
Yes, you're right.
So for me, in my case, it just fuels me furthermore. To be very honest, it actually started from my childhood. The only support system from the very beginning was my folks, my parents. But even at school, a teacher of mine, she very categorically told me, and this is probably in 6th grade, that your art is not worth it. I wouldn't say that it needs to be thrown in a dustbin, but yeah, you could think about what it has to be done. And interestingly, the same artwork, which was a self-portrait, in 6th standard, I had sent it across for an international art competition.
Okay.
And it had got awarded or something. But that kind of recognition, which I could not get at such a young age from my own school, though the school really, I would say, encouraged me later on. But that initial period was where obviously they did not recognize that skill which was already there. So there was a rejection. I applied. I got an award, and then the standing ovation that I got in my school assembly was the knock on the head, that for the school itself, that,
okay, she has something.
She has talent. It has to be honed. We need to be there to encourage.
The legend of Hanuman was a game changer. a 3D animated series that redefined how mythological stories could have been told in a digital space. Not only did the audience take notice, she also won international acclaim, award after award. The victories were many. The recognition came in waves. लेकिन इन सब के बीच एक चीज कांस्टेंट रही. चारुवी अग्रवाल सिर्फ एनिमेशंस क्रिएट नहीं कर रही थी, वो हर कहानी के साथ अपनी लेगेसी शेप कर रही थी. Today, CDL isn't just a studio. It's a space where young creators can learn, experiment, and push boundaries. Is this the entire team?
Yeah. This is the entire team. Yeah, we are doing all sorts of projects.
Oh, they're on the go right now.
On the go right now.
आपने पहले से सबको इंस्पायर कर रखा हुआ है. Where do you see yourself next, and what's your next big goal?
So our next big goal is to create more content series, just on the lines of what we have been doing so far,
Yes.
but also inspire the next generation of creators.
That is amazing.
So that has been one sole focus of CDL, that we want to sort of inculcate more talent. So it has to be like an incubator where there are more thinkers, more creators, and why not? And at the same time, they inspire me, I inspire them.
Yeah.
It's
like a
it's
give and
mutual.
take. The future is bright for Charuvi. अपने विजन और पैशन के साथ वो एक ऐसा मूवमेंट लीड कर रही है जो इंडियन एनिमेशन को ग्लोबल लेवल तक लेके जाएगी. एंड दिस isn't just about animation. From the notebook she once drew to the screens she now lights up with her animation. Charuvi Agrawal's journey isn't just a story of success. It's about purpose, passion, and a legacy that's going to inspire generations to come. This was her story, and like all great stories, it doesn't end, it echoes. I am Radha Tarana, your host, telling tales about ordinary women with extraordinary stories, each of them also known as Chief Nari. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm going to see you super soon in the next episode.